Hey guys, it's Michael here from Happy English, and today we're going to do two things. First, we're going to look at the difference between have you ever and did you ever. And then we're going to focus on the pronunciation of those phrases. Are you ready? Let's check it out. So first of all, what's the difference between have you ever and did you ever? Let's take a look at these examples. Have you ever seen that movie? And did you ever see that movie? You've probably studied that when we ask a question like, have you ever seen that movie? We're asking about someone's experience in their whole life. Have you ever seen that movie? That means in your whole life. Here's another example. Have you ever been to New York? So, have you ever has the meaning of any time before now. But did you ever is usually used in a slightly different way. We use did you ever when we want to talk about something more specific or a more specific time. Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever see that movie? We would probably use a sentence like that when someone told us that they were planning to see the movie and we're just chatting about that and asking if they did that. Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever see that movie? Here's another example. Maybe a friend of yours lost his keys and then you see him a week later. So you might ask him, hey, did you ever find your keys? Did you ever find your keys? That's the basic idea of how we use those two questions differently. Keep in mind, as you've probably heard from me before, Americans tend to use did you or did you ever when we ask about experience of someone's whole life. For example, hey, did you ever see that movie Titanic? That has the same meaning as have you ever seen the movie Titanic? At least it does here in American English. So now let's take a look at the usual American pronunciation of these phrases. Did you ever? We've already talked about the fact that did you often sounds like did ya? Did ya? Did ya? Did you hear about Joe? Did ya? Did you get the job? Did ya? Did you see that video? Did ya? So, did you ever? Did ya ever? Did ya ever? Did you ever? Did you ever? Did you ever see that movie? Did you ever? Did you ever find your keys? Did you ever? Did you ever hear from Joe? Did you ever? And sometimes, in very fast speech, the did is unstressed. So, did you ever sounds like J'ever? J'ever see that movie Titanic? J'ever? Hey, j'ever find your keys? J'ever? J'ever hear from Joe? J'ever? Keep in mind, just like wanna and gonna, j'ever or did you ever is not written English. That's just how it's pronounced in usual American English conversation. Now, someone made a comment here on YouTube a couple of weeks ago that no, that's not how everybody speaks. That's correct. That's not how everybody speaks. But that's how we usually pronounce things in a conversation in American English. Well, did you ever have an English lesson like this before? Did you ever think about how native speakers pronounce things? Did you ever? Okay, that's it for today's English lesson. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Remember to leave a comment below, and I'll catch you guys next time right here at Happy English. Catch you later.